up, we're just gonna upcycle some simple glass vessels from the dollar store. The dollar store always has a lot of glass items for, of course, $1. So I use those. I use a little bit of masking tape, Elmer's glue, paint, and a paintbrush as well. So what I started off by doing was taking this larger sort of like watercraft sort of a vessel, I guess you could say, and I used a little bit of masking tape to go around. And you can really mask off whatever you want, but this is just going to create a very clean line when we do our painting, and we're gonna be creating a frosted glass look using just Elmer's glue and paint. So what you need to do is get a small little disposable cup, put a good amount of Elmer's glue in there because this is going to act as your paint. And then I also added a couple drops of gold paint into this one, but you can add whatever you want. It could be gold paint, any color paint really. And the more paint you add, the more opaque it's gonna be. And another tip is that if you guys use food coloring, you actually get a fully frosted look. So that's another great tip. But I really wanted like a gold shimmer to the bottom of this, really to match my living room area. So what I did was just dip into the Elmer's glue, and what I suggest you guys when you do this is to do a very thin coat, as I'm doing here on this project. This vessel here actually turned out really, really nice, but the second one that I'm gonna show you that I did, it did turn out a little unexpected because I did add so much of the paint to it. I wanted to see what was gonna happen, but it ended up actually like running and then having a little bit of like drip marks, and it just wasn't as pretty. So I definitely suggest doing like a nice thin coat to wherever you wanna do it to. Once it's dry, it becomes fully frosted and it looks so pretty. It has a gold shimmer in there. And this is that second one I was mentioning. What I did was use a little bit more paint this time to make it a little bit more opaque, mixed with the Elmer's glue, of course, and I painted it onto this glass vessel here. I don't know why I keep saying vessel. It's like a container or a vase or something. And then I did a really thick layer on this one because I wanted to see how it was gonna turn out, but it ended up drying a little bit more splotchy, but honestly, it kind of gave it like a very like marled effect. And you're just gonna leave them to dry for about an hour, and that finishes off this project.